सो हाय एवरीवन। आज है 9 तारीख एंड जून का महीना, सोमवार का दिन। फर्स्ट ट्रेडिंग सेशन ऑफ द वीक एंड मार्केट ओपन नहीं हुआ स्टिल, लेकिन गैप अप दे रहा है मार्केट। निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी दोनों ही अच्छे खासा गैप दे रहे हैं, गैप अप दे रहे हैं। बैंक निफ्टी इज मोर बुलिश देन निफ्टी, which was expected also because bank nifty was more stronger than nifty in the past we have seen that. लेकिन बैंक निफ्टी में एक crucial एरिया है because it is hovering around the all time high। क्रुशियल एरिया क्या बन जाता है 57,000 का, क्योंकि यहाँ पर अगर ओपन होता है बैंक निफ्टी, कल के दिन जितने भी लोगों ने होल्ड करके लिया होगा पोजीशन फ्राइडे के दिन, क्योंकि जनरली लोग ले जाते हैं कि चलो मतलब इतना तो ये कर रहा है मार्केट, है ना, कि इतना। पहली बार देखो, मार्केट ने एक बार निकाल दिया था बायर्स को। इफ यू लुक एट द चार्ट क्लियरली, यहाँ पर मार्केट ने एक बार बायर्स को निकाल दिया था, उसके बाद अपसाइड का मोमेंटम किया, लेकिन फिर भी एक सस्टेनेंस ना करके फिर से एक बार बायर्स को निकालने का अटेम्प्ट किया था। तो इस बार तो ये जुमला नहीं होगा, राइट? तो दिस टाइम इट मस्ट गो टुवर्ड्स अपर साइड ओनली। लेकिन यहाँ पर अपर साइड का एक रेजिस्टेंस एरिया भी है, जहां पर लोगों ने मे भी शॉर्ट करके रखा होगा, क्योंकि इट इज टेकिंग रेजिस्टेंस देयर इन द शॉर्टर टाइम फ्रेम। बट यहाँ पर एक ट्रेंड लाइन का ब्रेकआउट भी है, विच इज शोइंग अस इंडिकेशन दैट मार्केट विल स्टे ऑन अ हायर साइड। लुक, अगर विक्स यहाँ पर नहीं बढ़ता, आई हैव ड्रॉन सम एरियाज फॉर द विक्स। In the green area only, I will be executing option buying positions. In the red area, I will be not executing option buying position. Which is this red area? From 6, 16 to below that. If market VIX is below that, India VIX is below that, I will be not executing any kind of option buying trade at least. So that's the case. And अगर market यहाँ पर open होता है, then maybe I am thinking that there will be some profit booking coming. If not, then if this candle becomes a heavy green, then I will be thinking about further continuation of the trade, because everyone will be thinking what कि इतना मर गया है market, how much move is pending right now, तो और कितना ही बढ़ जाएगा. That's what people will be thinking. And opposed to that thinking, I was planning for a buying uh, move today only. And our positions are also intact. I will be showing you whenever, right at the point where market opens. So let's see how this turns out to be. Today's opening is a pretty good opening as per our direction. But something needs to be kept in mind is buyers are not yet targeted in the market. So maybe if the buyers are heavy buyers, which looks like also, on that case will be not targeted. Otherwise, there is a chance. But we have done option selling, so there is no worrying about it, because it is very less likely that market will going to come below this range. Opening 157 point, opening close to here, it is coming right at this point. Is very less like chance. Let me show you how many points this it would be. From here it comes to here. It is close to 2.5% of negative move, which is very rare, but it happens also. We are under the risk management, so there will be no issue in that also. So let's see how this opens. So this is what the opening looks like. I told you that there will be some profit booking coming, and this is our running position. Running close to good only, but let's see. I am expecting further continuation, because what is the issue in this running PnL is कि there is nothing to be worried about, right? And if you look in the strategy builder also, what does the position looks like? This is where the positions are. So let me show you in the strategy builder itself. If you look at the payoff graph, right, 840 rupees of profit is what remaining. And one thing you should be noticing here is, if market stays above this point, above 500 today, I'm telling about 24,667 today, then it is very likely that I'll be getting the required profit out of it. But why I should be worrying when there is a high chance that market will stay around this range? So I'll be eating the premium, whichever whatever is left, right? 21 rupees and 11 rupees, I'll be eating that. Why should be I worrying about it? So that's why I'm not getting fear out of it. Also, VIX is in the range which we are not happy in executing any kind of option buying trades. Still, I'll be looking towards our options prices just for the observation purpose. There is no any planning for the execution today in the option buying at least. So let's see. As per the regular job, I'll be doing this just for observation. So call options are rising pretty much. Puts are literally falling, and also there is one thing. These options are not going to get zero today. You should be keeping that in mind. So when it will get zero, if you ask me that when it will get zero, then the answer would be on the expiry. It's that simple. So on expiry, if they are getting zero. That means today, whatever move will be coming, they are just to increasing the price of that. So looks like it is closing in a red candle. So no worries in that. I already have discussed with you that there might be a profit booking coming because definitely people would be holding their positions, and on the red candles they will be getting fear out of it. Look at the dramatic behavior of the option premium. Put options are no doubt rising pretty much. Let it, because we are not going to execute any kind of trade today. So let it do what it uh, wants to. Just imagine this 917 candle, 918 candle is the red candle in put option, and in call option 918 candle is the red candle. So imagine that is what the low VIX looks like. So I'll be not shocked if this stays sideways in this range. Look at the market; it is falling right now, which means there is a little bit of profit booking coming, no doubt. Let's see if people would be buying here, what will be happening to them? Let's assume a scenario that we have bought at this point. We would be placing the stop loss right around this area. Let's see what happens. If you are thinking that I will be selling into this particular thing, looking at the red candle, then just have a look at the premium. What would happening to that? Definitely, our position will get into a little bit loss profit. That will happen also. But you should be keeping in mind also, see, this is the option selling position, and you don't need to be worried until you are getting your max profit. Here, maximum profit I can get is 4,000 rupees, but it close around 3,800. I will be executing because उससे ज़्यादा we can't expect, right? Because 1.5% is also not a joke. If I'm getting that, I'll be very happy also. Why does people not sell here? Just ask a question to yourself only that if you are seeing a red candle in the overall buying trend and with a good volumes, will you be such a dumb that you are not selling at this point? Definitely not, right? So if you are selling here, everyone will be selling here, thinking about that ki it has gone so much, how much it will be going. So let me short here. That thought is a generous thought, and everyone would be having that. If you look at the premium, it will show you that the thought that you have is the thought that everyone will be having. That's why it is giving us the negative scenario right now in the put option. So if you look at the Sensex also, there is a crucial area for the Sensex to take support. Maybe it can take it, or maybe it will stay sideways in this point at this point. But whatever will happen, it is very less likely that it will go straight away like this. And if you look at the Bank Nifty also, same red candle in with three of the indices, just to show the people that no, baby, I am not going into selling, or no, I am not going into buying. You must book your profits because I will be not going any more upside move, not doing any further upside move. This is what market is telling right now to everyone. In the initial move itself, definitely these premiums will fall drastically. So that's why you can expect uh, further downside in these premiums. ATMs are showing that call options are increasing right now and put options are falling because there might be upside momentum possible, but the way resistance are visible from the downside is very likely. But just keep an eye on this. Okay. If market stays sideways, right, these will come a little bit of higher. That means it will become not green, but a little bit of red. But these will become red. This is what the market will going to do today, what as per my view, because it will stay kind of sideways because the VIX is so low. You are expecting more momentum from this is something very unlikely. The put options are right now increasing, but suppose let's suppose I am placing an order at this point and placing the low as a stop loss. Let's see what happens to this position. Why I'm thinking that? Because this is the kind of bullish engulfing pattern and in the premium itself. So the possibility of going into our direction, this becomes very high, no doubt. But you think from your perspective that if you are buying at this point, if you are placing the stop loss here, what would be the unnatural thing that you are doing? You are doing the obvious thing that people would be doing here. So expecting 1 is to 3 in this case is something that I don't think I'll be getting. Let's suppose in this position the stop loss got hit. No doubt this is very likely that the stop loss is gonna get hit here. But if I am executing the position on the second time pullback itself, so let's see how this turns out. Let's have a look at the position and how this turns out to be. Obviously, that people would be buying here and placing stop loss at this point because thinking that इतना बढ़ गया है और कितना ही बढ़ेगा let's sell here. This is what the thinking of people looks like. Let's see. I will be updating you what this turns out to be. There is a valid point here that you should be keeping in mind that it has Sensex has broken the 82,500 first and then showing some sort of positivity around it. So it is very likely that it will be sustaining at this point. And if you ask me about the Bank Nifty has done the same thing. It has first broken down the 800 with a good volume and taking support from there. But I think Bank Nifty is taking support exactly from 800. So it has shown the breaking of 800 with a good volume only. And then after it is showing positiveness, which is a good sign for the market to go on a higher side. But because of the VIX, we are not executing any kind of option buying. Maybe that is possible in the case of Bank Nifty, but this is something that we are avoiding. We are only trading in Nifty. So let's see how this turns out to be. No doubt this put option has started moving into the direction, but it has again tried to trap the initial chunk of buyers here. I'll be very curious about looking out. Okay, does that keep the target or not? There is a possibility that this will turn out to be a snowball effect. What is snowball effect? If once market starts falling, people will be getting fear out of their position and they will be starting exiting. Once the people start selling over this area, the market will start going more and more down. So this is what the snowball effect looks like. I think there is a possibility of that getting happened here if market goes below 25,050. If that happens also that we have to digest, definitely our profit will reduce little bit, but we are into the safe zone that we are not getting the lot of money once the market falls crazy from here, when we are not getting a lot of money once market goes crazy high from here. Our profit is limited. And we'll be having that much of profit on it. So Bank Nifty has done pretty much good amount of selling over this area. It's taking support from 56,800 after showing breakdown. Let's say looking at the rejection candle, definitely people would be selling there. Once they start selling, market will not able to go for the downside. My expectation would be a sideways market today because the way candles are being formed in the zigzag motion that is showing me that indication only. Let's see. And if you look at the thing also, right, this position again came into red because definitely if you are getting in hammer in the put option, you will be definitely buying there. And if you are buying there, then the possibility of it going against you is very high because hammer is something that people are very known to buy there. If we will be having the position in the ATM option, let's see how this turns out to be. Because ATMs are generally not having that much of premium decay in it. But one thing to be cautious here is, okay, once the market do stretch like this buying is totally stretched buying, right? Uh, and also there is a quite little bit of accumulation, not that much, but this is what the accumulation looks like. Quite a few percentage of accumulation already happened over this area. So on that accumulation, if market is going for again buying side move, and that is very unlikely to sustain. So expectation would be if this stays in particular this range, then that would be very good for the upside upcoming move because it is not likely that it has done this kind of move and to go straight like this because this is a sustenance move and whoever have bought at this point might be an institution or FIA which is planning for the market to take it till this. So based on that planning only, we will be saying that if this turns out to be around this area only or not. Look at the high that put options have made here. This is close to this point, which is 171, and here the high is 160, 162. So let me share with you that observation that I have. If you look at the spot, it is continuously falling. This low has already been broken, and the high that is created in the option premium at this point, and it has done the breakdown. Still, the breakdown of this breakout of this high has not happened, which is a clear sign that no doubt how much fall it could happen from here, but the possibility of it breaking the high is put option breaking the highs, it becomes very low because of the low wicks. So that's why the area that should be drawn for option buy, that's in the low wicks, you should be keep keep yourself cautious enough. And further, what could be possible here is because it has broken the low and showing some sort of positivity here. Whenever it will show a green candle, definitely people will be start buying at this point because the overall trend is towards the buy side. But that is something not going to happen. Market will not go like straight. And also, selling are also safe because whenever selling will come, market will people will think like it will fall from this because of overstretch of the market. But that is something that is not going to happen. So need to see and observe. So here I am exiting the positions. Let me exit the selling leg first. So I've exited both the positions and charges for the exit is 48 rupees, which is fair enough. And why the reason I have exited because once the market stays sideways here, no doubt premium will get zero. But there is if you look at the date here is 9th, right? And the expiry is on 12th. So there is somewhere close to 3 days left for the expiry. And before that, the premium will not get zero. So hoping for the premium to get zero by allocating the fund to that this position is something that is stupidity, right? If you are willing this to turn out to be zero, then this is complete stupidity. Also, one thing, if tomorrow gap down opens, right, the profit will be whatever the profit will be realized in is 2900, right? Why should I lose the rest of amount? Also, on 11 also, the profit will be same. If I hold till expiry, I will be getting somewhere close to 4,000 rupees, which is just 600 rupees and 1% away from the profit I have exited. I will be looking towards this position in the upcoming days just for an observation purpose, but otherwise I have got sufficient enough because my target is 8% and I have got somewhere close to 6.5%. So why should I wait for more when I'm getting that much of money here? Right? No doubt it will expire zero, but this is what I generally prefer for liquidating my position. So let's see. I'm expecting this to no doubt go because price has become a little bit of weak here, right? Price is not able to test the highs and also hovering around the lows only. No doubt, tomorrow can gap up happen, and also the further continuation could happen, but it will hardly get to zero, right? For the 1% of target, why should I allocate my money to that? I should be doing something else. I should be selling some other positions, right? So this is what my plan is. So basically, uh, this is what the position sizing looks like. If I am allocating my funds towards one position, I will be not ready for other ones. So just to get an other opportunity, I have done this. So let's see how this turns out to be. Expectation would be fair enough, but let's see. Thank you for watching this video also, guys.